What's up, guys? RXXX Kaka, and you know what is happening right now. Every time I go online, you guys should know I'm either going to be splashing for something or buying some boots. I don't even know, but I'm addicted to buying some boots, and I ended up buying these Nike Tempos, which look beautiful. I don't know who that guy is, but obviously I know Ramos is on the, he wears them, so that is good enough for me. I'm addicted to buying some boots, so I ended up ordering them. I thought they looked beautiful. I thought they looked nice. I mean, admit it, guys, they do look nice. I put them on, they fit nicely, to be honest. International break, I wasn't selected, even though I met all my objectives except for the assist, which is a bit of a con. I decided, I'm going to have a nice little break. I'm going to take the international break out to have some fun for myself. I've been playing well, I've been doing well. Let me go relax, let me go do something for myself. And it all starts now. And you guys probably are wondering, wondering why I'm getting out of a taxi, why I didn't drive, where am I coming from, what am I doing? Well, look, let me rewind and show you what exactly I've been doing, show you what exactly I've been up to. I decided, to go on a break, to have some fun, and it all started with an email I received to come to Miami. And you guys are probably wondering, Miami? Like, that's so random, why are you going to Miami? Well, look at this place right here. I'm sure most of you know, most Americans know, this is where the Miami Heat play. They asked me, they gave me an invite to come watch their games, but first I was going to admire Miami, the beaches, the sun, the clubs, everything was amazing about it. And then I got to come and relax and watch some basketball games, and I have to say, guys, it was amazing. It was perfect. I've never been to a basketball game in my life. I've never actually, I've never been to a basketball game in life, but the atmosphere is amazing. Everyone's going crazy, everyone's loving it, everyone's going ecstatic. It's like going to a football game, but a smaller, a smaller stadium, just with loads of people. And I got to watch Miami versus Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm bad with basketball, but this was my first ever basketball match to watch, and it was awesome. It was really cool. The games were short, but obviously I don't know, it was compact but amazing. I've never watched basketball live in my life. I put down some bets now and then. But it was really cool to watch, one of the best teams, or two of the best teams really, going head to head against each other. Against LeBron James. I've always watched him. I thought he's really cool and stuff. I've seen him. Oh my God, he was unlucky there. Buzzer beater, exactly, the buzzer beater. It was amazing and really cool to get to watch Leicester at home. I didn't mind Leicester, a decent squad, but playing at home always gives me that freaking confidence, always gives me that buzz, always makes me go crazy, and always really hyped up to play, with the home fans backing us, with the home fans going crazy for us. So I was really looking forward to it. And early on, we're see if we can break them on, 6 minutes in. I'm seeing if I can get my chances on. Had a little crack there, trying inside foot. Oh my God! And the second shot was there, but it wasn't on. I see if I can get it with the inside foot. I was really unlucky, but I'm still trying. Still holding up the play. I don't know why I'm holding up so deep, but obviously trying to draw them in and trying to draw them towards me so we can open them up and space them out. And we're still going on, and we're still really trying to. Austin over there, great ball out wide, put in the mixer to my side, back post. Oh, but I was unlucky there. I was unlucky to get it back post. Come short. First time on the crowd. Oh my God, it was a good save. I have to give it to him. It was a good save. I thought I literally had that in, but obviously I was unlucky. Again, we're still trying to score. Great through ball by Austin. My time to shine. And a finish straight away. A great finish. It was a great goal. It was a great ball by Austin. The play was beautiful, which if it wasn't for the play, to be honest, we would not have got that ball through. But I loved it. It was a great ball, and the keeper had no chance. Get me in those situations and I'll score. Austin, great ball. First time touch, and I hit it with my right foot completely. Left hand side through the little box with a little dink, just a tiny dink for the keeper. Look at that little dink. That is quality finishing right there. That is A-star, A1 finishing. Look at the celebration. I'm happy with that, to be honest, because that is a great finish. Obviously, Leicester had a go against them, and that was really their first shot of the first half. They weren't doing anything, and their first shot was an offside shot, But obviously, second half in, they're still trying to break us, and they're still trying to score against us. And I have to give them credit because they were doing well to hold up play, and doing well to really attack us, which constant attacking will lead to a goal. So, keep knocking on the door and the door open. And they had their chance, I don't know what happened there. Luka just keeps on freaking giving away penalties. I'm sure this is the third, fourth one this season. The defenders keep giving away penalties. Obviously, they're going to score because this is they always score. Who misses that penalty? Whoever misses penalties in this game? So, Cambiasso scored, made it level for us, which is, the most awkward thing, because we're trying so hard in this game. We're really really unlucky. But, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. We're still going. We're still pushing. We're still trying to get that goal. Still the passings there. Build up plays. What's needed the most. Oh my God. Where are you? A little bit. Oh, little low cross didn't come off. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that defender coming towards me. Let me burn him. He was just left standing there. He didn't know what happened. He thought he was going to get the ball, and obviously the low near post cross did not come off. It was close, but it didn't come off. Again, we're still trying to attack at these guys. We're still trying to create chances. 2 minutes left in this game. 2 minutes left in this half. It was a bad throw, which didn't do anything but got me a free kick. Bad throw, got me a free kick. We've got a minute left. This is our chance to get a goal. Well, 90th minute now. This guy's taking long. We're taking long just to waste a bit of time. See if we can score from this free kick. Because if we can score from this, we get a late win. Let me see if I can get myself in the position for the header. And the ball was not at all great at all. But obviously Leicester are struggling. They're a bit on their toes, meaning they're panicking a bit. We've got another chance. See if we can cross it in. Little Dink, get a head. Oh my God, I couldn't get the head on that. It just went just in front of me. Okay, all right, great ball. Put the ball through. First time. Ah, no, get it. Ah, no. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? We've had almost 3 chances. Now it's again. Let's see. All right, let's get it. See if I can get a Dink on. Flick up, flick. Ah, didn't get it. It was unlucky. It was just unlucky. That game was not a bad game. It was unlucky. But straight away, next game we had Swansea. I have to admit, guys, this was not an easy game. Swansea were one of the hardest teams we've ever played. Hardest team I've ever played this season. And you can see it straight away. 8 minutes in, we gave away a penalty. Second penalty in a week. 2 weeks. Sorry, we've given a penalty last week, and then we gave him a penalty this week. Although it was, I don't even know what happened there, because to be honest, that wasn't penalty worthy. But you know how the referees are. A bit of money in the pocket and they'll blow for everything. But you guys remember the last game I was saying, no one ever scored. Well, the game always scores penalties. Like, you can't miss a penalty. Well, funny enough, you can miss a penalty, and it's freaking easy to miss a penalty, especially like that. And you hit it wide and hit the post. Gomez was unlucky there. Oh well, that's what happens when you don't take your chances. But as I was saying, Swansea were not an easy team to play. Like, they were playing around us, they were playing all over us, having their shots, having their cracks on goal. And it was not an easy game for us, done their defensive abilities really class. But obviously it's not easy to try and play against them. Look at them. They're passing it around us, can't even take the ball off them. They're getting those early options and we're not closing them down enough. And that is the problem. We can't close them down, and they're having their chances here. Great defense there by Dunn. But again, look at this. They're just passing it around. They have too much time on the ball, having little 1-2s. Look at this. Look, why is no one tackling him? Why are they having the ability? Look at the 1-2. Oh my God. Look at the 1-2s. Why are there 1-2s in the 18-yard box like that? Why are the 1-2s coming off so easily like that? I'm getting pissed off. 60 minutes in, we still haven't scored anything. I have my chance and goal, but I spot obviously. Oh, Zaretta! Oh my God! That was a class goal. I have to give him props for that. I got my assist. I don't mind. That was such a finish. Look at that, post and in. Everyone's going crazy. Everyone's going mad because it was a great goal. First time. He took a first time touch and he completely beat the keeper. I don't know how he beat the keeper like that, but it was a class finish, and I have to give him so much credit for that, because I wish I could do that, to be honest. But it was a great finish. It was amazing finish. But we're thinking, all right, we'll level again. Let's restart it. Doesn't take long at all before Swansea are right back in front of us. We thought we were going to get the restart. We thought we were going to get a goal. We thought we were going to maybe have a chance at finishing it. 72 minutes in, Swansea score a free kick. Of all the things, McCarthy could have saved that easily. He could have. I don't know why he was so off ball, so off position like that. It was weird. But, you know, like I said, we're not giving up. You know, fake shot, and the shot got deflected there. You know, first time I thought I could get it there, first time. And I'm thinking, you know, it can't get any worse than this. To be honest, it can. Swansea took the mick with they just start passing it slow, and we just couldn't do anything. It was a bad game. We were so unlucky there. We got completely blitzed. I struggled. That was probably the hardest game I've ever played. That was actually a really hard game for me. Obviously, we're away as well, so maybe it's because we're away. Maybe it's because we're playing away. But obviously, next game, guys, was against Burnley. It was our chance to make up for all the mistakes that we made in the Swansea game. Maybe get a restart, because we haven't done well. We should have really destroyed Leicester. We shouldn't have played, you know, Leicester were easy. Swansea, they were hard, but we should have not given up. You know, we should have still gone at them. We missed a couple of chances. So obviously in this game we're going to try our hardest and see if we can make up for everything that went wrong in the last game. Dikete with a nice cross, early cross. I think it's Dikete. I don't know. Sorry about that. But anyway, it was a great cross there. Obviously, Hoylett, a lot of pressure there. A lot of pressure from Hoylett, completely making the defender hoof it out. Great little crossing. All right, first time Hoylett, cross it in. Nope, come back. He's coming back. See if I can get the back post cross, get the header. Get it. Oh, it was unlucky with the first time header. But, you know, I picked him out. I picked out the first time. You know, I picked out the ball in the first time. You know, front post header. Get the dink on. Get the little dink. Get the dink. Get the little, it was a little dink, little dink, look at the you know, this is what happens. Have you noticed, every time we play at home, the atmosphere is just so crazy, so much so, you know, I think I was Dikete going into the stands, but it's a little dink. Keeper came out, he came out stupidly for that, and I just, little dink. I love that, I don't know why. It's maybe because I don't score many headers, so when I score little dinks like that, I just feel freaking over the moon. It was nice to score a little dink like that. But I mean, this is our chance with Burnley to just, you know, get the restart on, get it going, and get the, oh my god, I've got a great through ball. Alright, this is my chance to shine. This is my chance to do my best to not score. Okay, so obviously I flopped that. Doesn't matter, you know, we're not going to give up. Austin, great little ball through, over the top, first time touch, get the volley. Oh my god, I bottled it. I thought I'd take it first, you know, I thought the keeper was going to come out a bit more, and I thought I could take it round and then finish it. But obviously, that was my mistake, and we should have really scored that, because second half, freaking Burnley score. Again, loads of space in the 18-yard box. What is happening? Why is there so much space in the 18-yard box? I don't know, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Last minute, get the goal. Oh, hit the post. No, it wasn't a last minute. You know, 58 minutes in, I'm trying to hit the post, but it feels like it's last minute because we keep on getting these, you know, draws and stuff, and we're not scoring. But anyway, now it's the last minute. We need a ball. Great ball through. Get the header. Oh my god, it's dropped. It's dropped in, and it was an own goal. I thought I'd get the head on that, but it was a freaking own goal. Can you imagine that in the last minute like that? An own goal in the last minute. Oh my god, you don't know how happy I am. That was, as soon as he got the head on it, I just thought, oh my god, you know, I didn't get the defensive header. Thought keeper was gonna get it, but then it just dropped past, you know, behind the keeper, and we ended up, you know, getting that little late goal in the 90th minute. Nothing's better than a 90th minute goal. Burnley, what are you gonna do? No, nothing, because we're auto defensive now. We're parked the bus. We've gone on to park the bus because we're not letting these guys through. That is not happening today. Oh, I thought I was going to go on the break there. But that was not a bad game. That was so much of a better game. Really, we should not have, you know, we shouldn't have let them score, to be honest. That was a fluky game. Again, you know, they're always having space in the box, but next time, guys, next time. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys like that. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, click here for my previous video if you guys want to watch that. I recommend you do watch that. Also, look at this right here. This is my Twitter, so follow that. Keep updated. Hope you guys enjoyed that, but take care, guys. Later. Peace.